Good afternoon, all of you. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to solve the computer fundamental week 8 of CEC quiz test 8 answer, which due date is 10 October 2024. Hi, I'm Mananjan Saw from CB Global University, and right now I'm going to solve these problems as soon as possible. Okay, so let's start these questions. Here you will find 10 questions, and we will try to solve the 10 questions as soon as possible. Okay. The first question is, dash is a conditional breakpoint that is not associated with any particular line, but with a variable. It will, three options are given, calls, stack, and local, and watch points. Here, watch point is the most appropriate answer. See, why I am saying the watch point? The watch point is especially a type of conditional breakpoint that is triggered when your value is specified on variable changes. Okay, unlike traditional breakpoints which are associated with a specific lines of codes, watch point focus on monitoring the state of variables during the program executions. Then what about call stack? Call stack shows the sequence of functions that calls lead to the current position in the program. It does not monitor the variable. Then what about the local? Displays the current values of the local variables in the scope but does not act as a conditional breakpoint. So watch points are particularly useful in debugging because they allow you to observe when and where a variable is modified without having a set of breakpoints at each line of codes where that variable might changes. So watch point is the most appropriate answer. Moving to the question number 2, dash command is used to copy all the files from one floppy disk to another floppy disk. Three options are given, out of which the last one, that is disk copy command, we use. See, in disk copy command, okay, the command specify used to copy the entire content, okay, entire content of the floppy disk to another, including all files, folders, and disk structures also. It creates an exact duplicate of the source disk, making it ideal for copying floppy disks. But what about the copy command? Copy command is especially used to copy the individual files or group of files from one location to another location. Okay, but it does not duplicate the entire disk structures. Okay. Another thing, the X copy command, it is an advanced version of the copy command. Okay, here we can copy the files, directory, and subdirectories, but it is not designed to copy the entire disk like the disk copy command. So disk copy command is preferred for duplicating the floppy disk as it ensure the exact replication of the disk data and format. Okay, so 2C is the right answer. Moving to the question number 3, to skip the step-by-step execution of the debugger command, dash is used. Okay, dash is used. It is a step over. Okay, why step over? See, in step over, the command allows you to execute the current line of the code without stepping into any functions or method that are called on that line. It is used when you want to skip over a function calls or lines without going into their internal details, focusing only the current scope. Okay. Then what about the step info? This command is used to move the debugger into the called functions or methods. It allows you to see the internal execution of the functions stepping through the each line. Then what about step out? This command is used to execute current functions and return the calling functions, allow you to skip remaining lines with the current functions and continue debugging from where it was called. Okay. So step over 3, option A is the right answer. Moving to the question number 4, dash is a sequence of instructions written in binary form. Okay. So here machine language. Okay. Machine language is the sequence of instruction written in the binary form. We found 3 options are there: assembly language and high level language. We have to discuss more about on it. What is high level language? See, first of all, high level language, that is a user defined language. We people are writing, that is, we may take an example of Python, Java, C, C++, which is natural language elements and are far easier for human. We can able to understand it very clearly and we can write it clearly. Okay, so they must compiled or interpreted into machine language for the executions. Then what about the assembly language? Assembly language is a low level language. Okay, assembly language is a low level language that are used in symbolic names or mnemonics For instruction instead of binary, making it slightly easier for the human to read and write compared to the machine language. However, it still needs to be translated to the machine language by the assembler. Okay. Then finally, what is a machine language? Okay. After high level language, the source code is changed to the machine language, to the binary form. This is the lowest language, programming language, consisting of the binary codes, means 0 and 1. That is, the computer CPU can directly execute a specific to a processor architecture and does not need any translation to be understood by the machines. So machine instructions directly control the hardware, making them very efficient but difficult for human to read and write because it is a machine language. So in the binary form, machine language is a sequence of instruction written in the binary form. Okay. 4 option B is the right answer. Then moving to the question number 5. The full form of DS. The full form of DS. DS means declare storage. Okay, declare storage. See, why declare storage? Because in the computer fundamental, especially in the context of low-level programming language like assembly language, DS is often refers to the declare storage. Okay, in assembly language, this directive is used to allocate the memory space for the variables. Variable, what is variable? Variable is a name. Okay. So data structure or array, it tells the system to reserve a specific amount of a memory for future uses, which is critical in managing data within the programs. So declare storage is the right answer. Okay. Moving to the question number 6, the full form of a DC. The full form of DC. DC means declare constant. Okay, DC means declare constant. Constant means it cannot be changed during the execution of the program. So DC is commonly used in programming and computing, particularly in the assembly language, while it is used to declare and assign a constant value to a variable or storage location. A constant is a value that remains unchanged, means cannot be changed throughout the execution of the program. And a declare, it ensures that the value is set up at the beginning and cannot be altered, means cannot be changed. Okay, so declare constant, its abbreviation is the right answer. Okay, 6 option A. Moving to the question number 7, the address of the program at the time of compilation is referred as simple answer, very translation time address. 7 option A. Okay, so let's take a little bit understand what is translation time address, because this address determines the during of the compilations or assembly process of a program. It refers to the address that assigned to variable and instruction relative to the program's structure before the program is linked or loaded into the memory. These addresses are symbolic and not actual physical address. It is not actual physical address. Then what about the linked address? This address is used during the linking phase of the program compilations. Okay, the linker resolve the symbolic reference and assign the final addresses to the program variable and instruction. These addresses are not yet the final memory address where the program will run. Then what about the load time access? Load time access means where the program will actually resides on the physical memory when it is located for executions. The load time address is assigned when the program is placed into the memory for executions. Okay, so 7 number A, translation time address is the right answer. Moving to the question number 8, in which linking memory is saved? Which linking memory is saved? In static also it is linking, dynamic, both. See, what about static? Static means constant. In static memory allocation done at the compilation time or compile time, the linker combines all the object core module into a single executable file. The address of all the variables and functions are resolved and fixed before the program is loaded into the memory. Once linked, the program's memory layout is fixed. The executable files contains all the necessary code and data. Thus, the memory information is saved in the executable file itself. Okay. Then what is dynamic linking? Dynamic means at any time it will be changed. The dynamic memory allocation occurs at a runtime. The linker does not combine all the modules in a single executable file as it is dynamic. Instead, it differs from the linking decision until the program is executed. Dynamic linking allows for shared libraries and modules to be loaded and linked while program is running. Saving memory by allowing multiple programs to share the same library code. The memory details are resolved when the program is loaded into the memory and dynamic linker and loader performs the necessary thinking. So the memory is involved in both static and dynamic linking process. Static linking saves the memory information in the executable file, while dynamic linking handles the memory resolution and allocation time. Okay, so both options are acceptable. Okay, in which linking memory is both static linking and dynamic linking. Question number 9. The process symbol is denoted by. Okay, the process symbol is denoted by what? The process symbol is denoted by rectangle. Okay, the process symbol is denoted by rectangle. Why rectangle? See, why rectangle? Why rectangle? Rectangle means rectangle in a flow chart. Rectangle is used to denote the process of a process or operations. It represents a step where the action or task is performed. When the action or task is performed, this shape is used to illustrate various type of operation, including computation, data manipulations, and other tasks are part of the process. Okay, so it will be rectangle. Then what about parallelogram? This shape is used to represent input and output operations in the flowchart. Input and output operations. It indicates the actions like data entry, data retrieval, display like this. Then what about a diamond structure? It is used for decision taking or decision point in the flowchart. Decision point, remember. Diamond shape is used especially for decision point in the flowchart. It represents a branching point where decision is made, leading to the different path based on the condition and criteria. So here, as per the question, process symbol is denoted by rectangle. 9, option B is the right answer. Moving to the question, last question, question number 10. To initialize input data, dash symbol is used. Which symbol? Input output symbol is used definitely. 10C. See, what about the input output symbol? In the flow chart, this symbol is used to represent the input output operation. Input and output operation. It is typically depicted as the parallelograms and is used to denote the action where data is entered into the system and input, where the system produce output. Okay, this symbol means input output symbol is appropriate for showing how input data is initialized and how output data is displayed. Okay, then what about a process symbol? What about the process symbol and terminal symbol? Process symbol usually a rectangle represent the process or input operation, which I've already discussed earlier. Step where some actions and computations occurs. It is used for step that perform tasks or operations on the data, but not specifically for initializing the input and output data. Okay. Then what is terminal symbol? Terminal symbol typically is an oval, like a oval. It is used to represents the start and end points of the flowchart. Starting point and ending point of the flowchart is the terminal symbols. It does not relate to the input output operation, but rather marks the boundaries of the flowchart. Okay, so here input output symbol is used in the flowchart. Okay, guys, once again I have to verify the answer. Okay, question number 1, C, that is watch point. Question number 2, Dix copy command. Okay, question number 3, it is tape over, option A. Question number 4, option B, that is machine language. Question number 5, DS, that is declare storage. Okay, 5, option C. Question number 6, DC full form, declare constant, 6, option A. Question number 7, the address of the program, that is 7, option A. Translation time address, 7, option A is the right answer. Question number 8, in which linking, that is both A and B, static and dynamic. Okay, 8, option C. Then 9, process symbol denoted by the rectangle, 9, option B. Last one, 10 is input output symbol. Okay, that means 10, option C. I click submit answer button. Okay, and the message came, your answer successfully submitted. Okay, thank you for taking the week test. And after that, very soon we will produce the week 9 quiz test answer. Okay, and guys, if you like this video, definitely will subscribe to my channel and share with your friends. Okay, till then, take care of yourself. Bye.